When I first arrived in Ghana, I experienced several moments of culture shock that both fascinated and surprised me, guys. Yeah, so in today's video, I felt like sharing my lovely experience with you guys. Things that really shocked me that I never expected to experience in Ghana. So if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always supporting your girl in the building. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please support this gorgeous, amazing lady over here, Harriet. Guys, we are road to 100,000 subscribers. Let's all make it before the end of the year. Yeah, and thank you so much all for you guys who have been supporting me in several ways. I really appreciate by watching, subscribing, liking, donating, yeah, whatever you're doing to support the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And may God bless you guys. And also may God keep you all and your families. I know the year is coming to the end and we all have plans for next year. And I pray that God gives you whatever you are praying for next year. All right? Yeah. So let's jump into the video of today. When I arrived in Kotoka International Airport, I never expected this warm welcome from the immigration officer. This lady was really so lovely, so gorgeous. Thank you so much. She even subscribed to my channel. If you're watching me, thank you so much for the hospitality that you offered me that day. You really represented Ghana in a unique way, and I feel like if all officers could behave like this lady, the warm welcome that this lady gave me a hint like I am at home. Like she could even recommend places for me that she would love me to visit, and she asked me, how many days are you gonna spend here in Ghana? And I told her that I wanted to spend like a month, and she was like, really, a month will be enough for you? I feel like a month will not be enough for you because you have to explore Ghana to the fullest. I was like, oh really? I was like, oh my god, she is a real G. So I think she gave me 3 months, if I'm not mistaken, 3 months or 2 months of the two. So I really appreciate her love, you know. So when I received such a warm welcome and the hospitality from the airport, I was like, okay, God, thank you. Like my stay in Ghana is going to be the best. It's going to be the best. You know, whenever you travel to a country and you experience this kind of love from the immigration or from the airport, because it's the first place that you get to land, just know that your trip is going to be amazing. So I was really shocked and I was like, okay, so this is it. This is how Ghana people are. And I swear to God, guys, the same love that I experienced from the airport is the same love that I experienced until the day I left Ghana. Number 2, something that literally shocked me up to date. I'm just like, Ghana. I have traveled to different countries, but I have never seen anybody who owns over 70 luxury cars. I was with my friend. We visited this place called Automobile. You guys recommended to me, and the owner of that place is called Despite Nkwame. This guy owns over 70 luxury cars. This guy from America, from Texas, he told me, even in Texas, even in America, there's nobody who owns such, you know, all those cars, like one person owning all those cars. This man is rich. Guys, I have seen like people owning cars, but this man shook me. And when we entered, let me just watch this video, guys, and see, you know, what I am talking about, because you might be watching this video and you never watched that video.
We have over 70 cars in the premises.
Where was the Bishop Fire Department car from? The red fire truck?
So when we get there,
sorry.
Amazing cars. They're really so lovely. I'm here to choose which one. Hey, I'm going with you. This is really
That's the Dubai for you.
Yeah, so this really shook me, and I was like, oh, so it means Ghanaians got money, 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 money. And the other part that really surprised me, how it turned his home into a museum. Like all these cars, like he put it in a place, his home, the home that he built, to be a museum, you know. It really surprised me because I've never seen a person like turning his own home like to be a museum. I don't know, guys, but let me know in the comment section where you're watching me, which country you're watching me from, or if you're watching me from Ghana, have you ever seen that? I only saw that, guys, in Ghana, and it was really a huge surprise for me. That is it, guys. I respect Ghana, and I respect that guy. Oh wow, oh wow. And it's not just these luxury cars, Mercedes, Maybach. Guys, my president, Yoweri Museveni, drives Mercedes, Maybach. He has Jaguar, he has what? Like he has a lot of those luxury Porsche cars. I saw them in Ghana. I was like, oh my God, this guy. And he doesn't even drive them all, you know. Another thing that surprised me, guys, you know, in Ghana, they celebrate funerals. That is something that really surprised me. Actually, I never saw this in Accra. I don't know, but some of my friends were like, even in Accra, if you go to Jamestown, you can see all these, you know, celebration people moving, carrying a coffin, dancing, you know, playing a band. I was like, oh, really? He showed me even a video. Yeah, so I was like, I've never seen it. Maybe because I never went to Jamestown. So I saw all the things in Cape Coast. When I went to Cape Coast, you know, I went Cape Coast, it was a Friday, and there's a hotel that I had booked. So when I reached the hotel, they told me it's already occupied. I was like, how comes? I booked from booking.com. And they were like, you know, there are a lot of people right now who have come in for the funerals. I was like, funeral? What do you mean by funeral? Like there's someone who has died and they're going to do a burial. You know, the guy from the hotel told me, no, in Ghana, we celebrate funerals. It was my first time to hear about that. We celebrate funerals, so it's not like, I think he told me Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I was like, oh, really? Then yeah, it's told me, yeah. So now around this place, I don't know whether you're going to get a hotel because most of the people book hotels like on Thursday, Friday. So you find that the hotels are full. So what really amazed me is back home here in Uganda, if someone dies, they either bury that person the next day, or after 2 days they organize the burial, and then boom, it's done, you know. And people do mourning, crying, you know. But in Ghana, instead of crying or mourning, they celebrate, like they do music. You find that their funerals are lively, they do music, you know, everything. Like they want to give their person a decent burial. Like they celebrate their life, even if they are dead, they still celebrate their life, you know. So that is Ghana. So, you know, like I told you guys before, that Ghana is diverse in culture. So every country, they have their own culture and tradition. So this is it in Ghana. And some people were telling me where I live that in other parts of Ghana, they even make coffee. I don't know whether it's also in Accra. They even make a coffee like if you're selling coconut, if you die, they make a coffin like a coconut. If you're selling cars, they make a coffin like a car. I was like, oh my God. Wow. And also what surprised me is they told me if someone dies, they don't just bury that person immediately. Yeah, they wait maybe a month, 2 weeks, a year. I've never seen like someone being buried, like someone dies and after a year then they bury that person. So that person told me that the reason why they do that because maybe they have other relatives who live abroad and they are trying to contribute the money so that they give their person a decent burial, a farewell, you know. Yeah, so that is why they do that. And trust me, guys, funerals in Ghana are more celebrated even more than weddings, if I'm not mistaken, guys. But comment in the comment section down below. Do you think so? Funerals are more celebrated than weddings? But that was my observation and also my interactions with some of the people. They told me, yeah, most of the people celebrate ceremony. But I never really saw that in Tamale. I don't know whether in Tamale, maybe because in Tamale, most of it is dominated by Muslims, I think. And you know, with the Muslim custom is when someone dies, the next day is the burial, you know. So this happens to the Christians, and so that is another thing that shocked me. Another thing that shocked me, you know, is Pepe. Ghana people love Pepe. Guys, where I come from, the country where I come from, Uganda, we don't spice our food. Few people do that, like spice their food. I don't want to generalize everything, but I can tell you, even if they spice their food, it's not too much like you see in Ghana. So for me, like, to adopt, it was really taking time. I remember my first week in Ghana, oh my God, it was diarrhea after diarrhea. Like, I could experience the stomach problem, and I reached to an extent, and I was like, maybe I have to to first stop, like, eating pepper, maybe because my stomach is not used to pepper. And someone was telling me that, you know, why you were having tummy issues, maybe because and also when I was in Kumasi, I got food poisoning. So that person was telling me, you know what, because pepper helps to flush out or to kill those germs or worms or stuff. You know, this person is my friend from US, so he's the one who told me that. And I was like, oh really? I didn't know about that. It was like, yeah, but as time goes on, you get used to, you know. I love experiencing different food, you know, in every country. And trust me, if you are a traveler, you got to try everything, you know. We come from different countries with different cultures, with different food, you know, so you have to try out other people's food and you see how it tastes. So I really loved the Ghana food. To be honest, I loved it, though my tummy was a problem. But to be honest to you guys, if you get to go to Ghana, Ghana has got a lot of food that you can try out. And you never know which one works for you and which one doesn't work for you. But I can say, and when I was in Tamale, I really loved kenke. Is it kenke? So it was really nice. It's beans mixed with rice. I really loved it, 100%. I loved it, I loved it so much. So it's something that you can try out. You can try out fufu, you can try banku, you can try other, you know. So let's talk about another thing that literally shocked me. I was like, oh my God, this happens in Ghana? Guys, in Ghana, if you wake up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and go to any restaurant or streets, you'll find people selling food. Real food, guys, cooked food and hot. I asked myself, what time do these people get, like, to cook this food? Back home, where I come from, we don't like cook food very early in the morning, except there's what we call katogo. Katogo is banana, green banana. Maybe they mix it with beans, or they cook meat and then you eat as your morning breakfast. But still, it's not like early like you see in Ghana. But trust me, like, even on the streets you will find food, and you ask yourself like, what time do people get, to all this time to cook this food? And oh my god, guys, but feel free to comment in the comment section on this video. I would really love to know about this. All right, so let's step. I love markets, guys. This is one of the things that shocked me again. In the markets, as here back home in Uganda, you find men carrying loads, but in Ghana you find women carrying loads. This is something that I had never seen, like a woman doing this. So this gave me a hint that women in Ghana are so hard working, so very hardworking. It's not that just they live only that this job is meant for men, so it's meant to do it. So they don't segregate like I can do what a man can do, and yeah. So and also they help their men, so which is really nice. Yeah, it gives a win-win both sides. And when I was interacting with some of my Ghanaian friends, and I was like, why is it that women carry loads? In my country, you never find a woman like doing that. It's a man's job. It's a man who does that, because it's like you're burdening so much a woman. So a woman is always maybe selling other stuff in the market, or doing home stuff, or doing other stuff, or doing Ubers or other stuff, But carrying loads, it's rare. It's rare to find. Yeah, even if they carry they carry light stuff, Yeah, so they told me, men do other jobs like driving, working in other jobs, maybe banks and others. So they feel like they have to give these other jobs to women, yeah, because they don't want to dominate everything. Yeah, so I was like, okay, every country, like I told you, that they have different customs, cultures, and yeah, so that is Ghana for you guys. What else shocked me, guys? What else shocked me? Yeah, in the markets, you find people dancing, guys. I really love how vibrant and colorful markets in Ghana, guys. Very lively, very lively. And I'm told during December it goes crazy, like really crazy. Like you find a lot of people dancing in the markets, and it's nice. It's nice to experience, Yeah, so that is it, guys. Maybe if I've forgotten other things, I really have a lot of things that I experience in Ghana, but I don't want this video to be long. I have talked about the universities here in Ghana, how they really shook me, Ghana is one of the countries that really puts more effort and invest in their universities. And guys, I've shown you a lot of things about Ghana University. Their hospitals are really very nice, yeah. So the airports, yeah. So yeah, so those are the things really shocked me in Ghana and surprised me, and I really love Ghana culture and everything, yeah. So if you haven't yet visited Ghana, please visit Ghana and experience all these lovely, beautiful things that I have just talked about Ghana. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and feel free to comment in the comment section of this video anything that we have talked about. And if you have ever visited Ghana, what are the things that surprised you? What are the things that shocked you in Ghana? All right, yeah. So until again next time, see you guys in the next one. Bye. I love you guys. Yeah.